Hello everyone and welcome to a very special video. Today we're going to be doing a graphical comparison of Battlefield 4 on the PlayStation 3, the PlayStation 4, and on the PC. Now don't worry, there will be no spoilers. All the footage in this video has been taken from the very first 20 minutes of gameplay. So let's get right on to talking about my methodology. All the games have been played by me on the same 1080p monitor. That way I'll be able to judge all the versions equally. The PC will be running on the highest settings. If you want to check out my specs, you can go in the About tab on my channel to find out what it is, and heck, maybe I'll even post them in the description. The console footage will be captured using an Elgato Game Capture HD, and the PC footage will be captured using Fraps. Now, it's going to be compressed to hell by YouTube, so what you're going to be seeing isn't going to be exactly what I saw. It's going to be a little bit blurry, a little bit more boxy, a little different, but heck, there's nothing I can do about that. So what you see is not exactly what I did, that's why the commentary's here. Let's start off by talking about the PC, because that's the one I played first. Wow, the character models, they are stunning. They're a little bit in the uncanny valley, but they're some of the best I've seen. They look crystal clear. My god, the textures on the skin is so high definition. It's great. And in fact, the textures on everything else are really good too. On the walls, everything. It looks absolutely great. The lighting is realistic and the shadows are detailed. The lines are smooth as silk. When you pan around, when you zoom, anything, all the lines, no jagged edges. It is great. And frame rate is rock solid, even when recording. This could be one of the best looking games I've played. It's right up there with Metro Last Light, my personal favorite. Now, going from the PC to the PS4, ooh, that was a little bit of a shocker. The character models have taken a little bit of a downgrade. Now, whether it's the skin textures or a genuine drop in polygon count, you can definitely tell they're different. And the textures on the environment are pretty sharp, but only up close. You see a lot of texture pop in as you don't need to move very far for the textures to downgrade to a lower resolution. Lighting was nice and shadows were very appreciable. I never noticed anything that stood out to me, so I'm going to say that it was probably very good. Anti-aliasing is an issue here though. Jagged lines are plentiful. Now the real crime is that the more open areas are very weak. It's quite a weakness for the PS4 and it becomes quite apparent. At a distance, everything is undetailed, jagged, blurry, and the environments have been downgraded dramatically to accommodate the lower spec hardware. It's actually pretty jarring to go from the PC to the PS4, as you can clearly see in the wider open areas that the PS4 is running a completely different game here. It looks awful. Now, let's talk about the PS3. The character models have been downgraded further. The textures are dull and blurry across the board. The lighting, I guess, holds up, but the shadows are pretty strange sometimes. There's no anti-aliasing whatsoever. Everything is jagged, all the lines, everything. It's trash, but that's pretty much to be expected. In the open areas, it's just an undetailed mess. The age of the hardware is really apparent when you compare it to something more modern or high-end. And one of the weirder things is there was a strange lack of cloth elements the other versions had, like curtains. I guess because the PS3 can't handle realistic cloth physics. The PS3 was a bit of a downgrade, but compared to the PS4, it wasn't all that bad. To sum it up, sadly, I was more shocked by the difference between the PC and the PS4 than the PS4 and the PS3. Going from PC to PS4, so much of the game's awesome graphical features on the PC just became bad on the PS4. Even though they got worse on the PS3, the jump from PC to PS4 was a bit jarring. So why don't I take a break from talking and let you see for yourself what's going on.
There she is!
Be advised, I'm reading multiple peaks ahead.
Any chance of assistance?
Just send me targets.
Thanks, Firebird.
Got it.
Got that
Coming in
record.
now.
Let that thing go. Yeah, Firebird good, baby!
Hang on, gotta reload.
In conclusion, many game developers will not care to make a decent PC port of a game, like EA did for Battlefield. Like we saw earlier this week with Call of Duty Ghost, many games will only see slight improvements with anti-aliasing and frame rate when going from PS4 to PC. Now this is not the case with Battlefield 4. In fact, it feels a bit as though the console port is a worse version than the PC one, and not the other way around. Battlefield 4 is a very demanding game, so if you want to enjoy the awesome PC version for yourself, you may need to invest upwards of $2,000 in a PC to play it on the absolute highest settings, but if you can, it looks fantastic. If you want to play Battlefield 4 and you only have a console, pick it up. I'm sure the awesome gameplay remains the same across all versions. But if you're looking for a better graphical experience on consoles, go for games that were developed with consoles in mind. And although this is only speculation by me, I would say Battlefield 4 is not one of them. Anyways, I hope you guys have enjoyed. And as always, remember, I will see you guys next time. Aw yeah. Cue the royalty-free music. 3, 2, 1, go. Come on everybody, get on your feet. Stand up, look at the screen and repeat. I'm gonna like, rate, comment, and subscribe. I love watching Athervids all of the time. Thanks for dropping by and spending the time. Hope you've enjoyed, and let's get on with our lives. Oh yeah. Thanks to Kevin MacLeod for these awesome beats. Woo yeah. Have a good one.